Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to be here on this very special day for medicine and for literature and art. And Francine is going to tell you about her distinguished father and the book that she's written about him in just a minute. I first came to know Francine maybe a decade ago through a variety of interactions we've had here in the community as I've gotten to know her family and learned about her connection to this world that I first experienced as a medical student more than 40 years ago. Frank Netter's name is legendary in medicine and medical education. It is something that is easily understood by those of us who have come through learning gross anatomy and all the other aspects of medical education. I am pleased in a moment to turn things over to the person you really want to hear from, and that's Francine Mary Netter, who wrote this marvelous book. But in searching for something to say, I turned to the thing that I wrote a year or so ago for the foreword, and I decided I'd just read a couple of excerpts from it because it says it better than what I could come up with on the spur of the moment. And I began, Frank Netter, Dr. Frank Netter, helped me through medical school. Frank Netter taught me and generations of other physicians the splendid details of the human body. Through his many works of medical art, we learned anatomy and much more. I never met this giant of medicine who left us in 1991, but his amazing life and work come alive in this fascinating book by his daughter, Francine Mary Netter. She tells a tale that is rich in detail and realistic, and we see the real Frank Netter. We learn about this complex man who was artist, then physician, and then medical artist. And through his decades of work, we meet a host of famous physicians, practically a who's who of medical science from the 1930s to the 1990s. Frank Netter's collaborations with them led to his extensive set of books that fill libraries like this one literally all around the world. This new book brings insight into the man behind the medical artistry. As I read it, and I did read it before writing the foreword, I vividly recalled the impact his pictures had on me as a young medical student more than 4 decades ago. I believe you too will enjoy this story of Frank Netter, his life and times, and his art. Francine.